Tyson Fury's scandal following his defeat to Alexander Usyk. Fury believes he beat Usyk.
By the review of that, absolutely shit. Here's one. Call the computers.
Alex Pereira's recent meeting with Dana White has set the MMA world buzzing, sparking rumors of a major announcement. Fans are speculating that Pereira could be gearing up for another title defense, potentially against Khamzat Chimaev.
You say that because I saw a rumor that Chimaev might go up and fight Pereira.
Boy, come on in.
Additionally, Alex Pereira met Tyson Fury for the first time.
Oh shit!
Islam Makhachev surprised fans by outscoring interim heavyweight champ Tom Aspinall in punching power. Meanwhile, Dan Hooker doesn't hold back in criticizing Ilia Topuria. And Ilia Topuria's brother Alexander Topuria has finally landed his first fight in the UFC. But before we start the video, please don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Thanks in advance. The first fight between Alexander Usyk and Tyson Fury was truly epical. While some may argue that the champions of the heavyweight division today are not of the same caliber as in the past, the May bout between Alexander and Tyson undeniably went down in history. The rematch was surrounded by intrigue. How Fury would perform after his first defeat, where Usyk would find his motivation, what tactics Tyson would devise for the rematch, and much more. And now, this long-awaited fight has finally arrived. The fight began with Fury showcasing his trademark aggression, using uppercuts and body shots to disrupt Usyk's rhythm. However, as the rounds progressed, the Ukrainian champion adapted brilliantly, finding his mark with precise multi-punch combinations that consistently landed on Fury's head. Usyk's superior speed and tactical acumen proved decisive as Fury visibly slowed, struggling to keep pace with the relentless champion. In the later rounds, Fury attempted to regain control by employing clinching tactics to neutralize Usyk's offense. While this briefly shifted the momentum, Usyk dominated the final rounds, demonstrating his class and endurance. The judges' unanimous 116 to 112 scorecards reflected Usyk's clear advantage, marking a second consecutive victory over the Gypsy King.
By the review of that, absolutely shit. Here's one. Call the computers. Keep the humans going. More jobs for humans, less jobs for computers. Electric cars too while we're at it.
Tyson, a lot of talk, yeah? It just show. I'm very respect Tyson Fury. If Tyson say it's Christmas gift,
I felt a little bit of Christmas spirit in there, and I think he got a little Christmas gift from them judges.
okay, thank you God, not Tyson. Thank you God.
What do you think, Hans? Truthfully?
I thought he was dead tonight. I thought he was going to get it, if I'm honest.
I swear to God, I thought I won him at least 3 rounds. I bossed the fight in front, put all my hour.
Your Excellency, thank you so much. What you do is very important to me, it's very important to my country. Thank you so much.
It seems like Alex Pereira is keeping fans and analysts on edge with his cryptic updates. His meeting with Dana White has clearly sparked excitement, and while he hasn't revealed any specifics, his enthusiasm suggests that something big is in the works.
Olha o sorriso do garoto com guitarra, né? Hein, Ed? Chama ou não chama?
Chama.
Estamos em Las Vegas, pô, agora voltando pra casa. Tô muito satisfeito aí com a reunião. Faltou o joinha, né?
Só faltou o joinha.
Olha os fãs aí, ó.
Chama.
Chama. Bom, feliz demais, cara. Pô, essa reunião aqui. Conta ou não conta?
Não conta.
Não conta. Espera um pouquinho mais, né?
Espera um pouquinho mais.
É, chama. Olha os fãs aí, ó. Pô. 1 minuto. Chama.
While Pereira had initially mentioned a potential break after an active 2023, this recent meeting hints that he's eager to stay in the spotlight. So, who's Alex Pereira going to fight next? What's the plan? From the look on his face, it's clear he's excited about what's coming. While Pereira's next opponent hasn't been confirmed yet, he's made it clear that Magomed Ankalaev is off the table. Pereira's decision not to face Magomed Ankalaev has undoubtedly stirred frustration among fans, who believe the Dagestani fighter deserves the next title shot. If it's not Ankalaev, then who? A fight with Jamahal Hill doesn't seem all that exciting. The tension between Pereira and Hill is real, especially after their near incident at the UFC gym. But this matchup might still disappoint many fans. So, if it's not Hill, then who?
What is your dream fight right now? If you could pick any fighter across any division from any time, what would be your dream matchup?
It's hard to pick one, right? So many fighters around to choose, but right now John Jones spoke that he want to fight with me, and that fight caught my attention. So I would definitely love to do that fight.
It's clearly not John Jones. His next opponent is almost certain to be Tom Aspinall. Rumors from the popular MMA Instagram page Golden Combat claim that Dana White has surprisingly agreed to Jones's $30 million asking price for the much-anticipated showdown with Aspinall. There's another option. Pereira might defend his title against Khamzat Chimaev, who's sitting at third in the middleweight rankings. For now, this information is just rumors and hasn't been confirmed by any reliable sources.
You say that because I saw a rumor that Chimaev might go up and fight Pereira. Imagine that. Imagine that.
This would truly be Alex's proper wrestling test. Who wins?
Chimaev, easily. Not easily. Chimaev, though. I don't know, unless like the heavyweight strength changes, there's a dynamic that Chimaev can't take. Chimaev's will get the takedown. And then he's good at what he does. He plays into his strength. But let's say, hypothetically, Chimaev slows down, gasses a little bit. Yeah. Pereira won't. He can strike asleep, dead tired. Dude's been doing it his whole life. He'll kill Chimaev in the stand-up. It won't be like that Usman-Chimaev fight where Usman was kind of outboxing him a little bit at that period when Chimaev got tired.
Yeah.
It'll be a slaughter. But
it'll be like what we saw.
However, such a fight lines up with Dana White's recent statement that the organization is planning a mega fight for next year, one that will be a huge surprise for the entire MMA world. After beating Robert Whittaker, Chimaev became a top contender for a title shot. However, the UFC decided to first give Sean Strickland a chance at the belt. He's set to face Du Plessis on February 8th at UFC 312 in Sydney. So it looks like there are plenty of surprises in store. Israel Adesanya has also set his sights on a big fight with Khamzat Chimaev. The former UFC middleweight champ recently praised Chimaev's dominant win over Robert Whittaker, saying that the impressive performance has piqued his interest in a potential matchup.
I was surprised the way Khamzat ran through Rob. That was crazy. That was like, wow. That made me want to fight him. I was like, okay, shit, this guy's actually really, really good.
Islam Makhachev surprised fans by outscoring even Tom Aspinall in punching power. Makhachev attempted several times and ultimately scored 100 to 6,322 on the Power Cube machine, which measures speed and accuracy.
He won.
He called it. Okay.
While Makhachev's result amazed fans, the record for punching power on this machine still belongs to Francis Ngannou.
Wait, go Michael!
Ilia Topuria's brother Alexander Topuria, who joined the UFC last November, is finally making his debut on February 8th at UFC 312 in Sydney. He'll face Australian bantamweight Cody Haddon. According to informed sources, the fight will take place in the bantamweight division. The 28-year-old Alexander Topuria is coming off a streak of 3 technical knockout victories in regional Spanish organizations. Overall, the Georgian fighter has secured 5 wins, all in the first round, with his only defeat being a technical knockout in the 3rd round. After that loss, Topuria took a 6-year hiatus before resuming his professional career in 2021. Meanwhile, during a recent interview with Submission Radio, Dan Hooker gave his take on Topuria's plans, saying the unbeaten Georgian is just trying to grab attention with his bold statements, similar to McGregor.
He's just like, it's pretty evident that he's just working off McGregor's playbook, and like line 1 of McGregor's playbook is just like keep your name in the headlines.
New face, new name, Ilia Topuria at featherweight, making all kinds of waves. Ilia Topuria is someone who has been around title contention for a long time, But going in there, beating a great in the sport, Alexander, the great Volkanovski, a personal favourite of mine, someone who I know, someone I look up to. He went in there and took the belt from Volkanovski. The belt changed hands in February, and then he came back again against Max Holloway, knocked him out. The guy who'd never even been dropped in the UFC before, so many fights. So 2 legends he's beat there in a year. That is absolutely massive for the country of Spain, for the country of Georgia, for European MMA, for MMA and the UFC as a whole. New champion, new face, new name, Ilia Topuria at featherweight, making all kinds of waves in the division and across the UFC. Like, this guy, what he's going to do in 2025 is likely going to be even bigger than what he did in 2024, and a new guy in the featherweight division.
I see you. I saw you fight with the guy the other day. I thought these guys were small and fucking massive. Tell him. Yeah, you kickbox? Oh yeah, Glory. You know Rico Verhoeven? Yeah. He's my friend.
Wow, nice.
Nice to see you, buddy.
Prazer conhecer você.
Very nice to see you. Smile.
That's all for today. If you enjoyed the video, please like it and subscribe to our channel. We'd be very grateful.